Hi friends, everyone. Thank you for stopping by AI Trading. Today we are going to talk about the Bitcoin price. I will show you my open trades. Also, we will look at horizontal volume. We will spread out the Gaussian channel, and we have some very interesting information starting to appear on the Bitcoin heat map. If you like my daily thoughts on the Bitcoin price, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also add yourself to our trading closed, totally free chat. So, let's get started. A 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. Look, if we spread out the horizontal volume of VPR, we see that we had the main accumulation from around 27200 to 28500. Let's make some kind of horizontal channel in which we can have Bitcoin for some extended period of time. Yes, at any rate, there have been some fairly long accumulations here, and let's see exactly what we can deal with in the short term, and then we will talk about the long-term outlook. So, look, we have our horizontal channel, you could say a sideways channel, in which Bitcoin has been going for a long time. There are some points on which we can draw support and resistance line. Yes, it depends on when Bitcoin price is testing it. And accordingly, in this horizontal channel, you can also identify the trend, which is now quite downtrendy, by which Bitcoin is slowly going down, perhaps to the bottom of this particular channel. But guys, because we kind of have a downtrend, but globally, I think, we are at the beginning of the bull market. So I do not open short positions, but I try to open long positions, but I will definitely do it if Bitcoin comes to 20,600. And just the same, I open at the bottom of this horizontal channel around 27,220 to 7,300, roughly in that range. And guys, I usually monitor the market online. I put different notifications on my smartphone. In short, I am constantly checking price movements. I don't use stop lines during daytime. I only put both stop lines and buy limit orders at night. Actually, one of my limit orders has worked, and I have opened position in long with practically these minimal values. Well, how low? Yes, they may be here. It is clear that I did not have enough time to open here. Here too, but here this whole thing worked out before the Bybit deal, as usual. It's now plus $1,800. Yes, it opened at 27.230, and I think I'll hold it for a while. Anyway, it's such a short-term trade, you might say. Because if we go back to the Bitcoin chart, I can suggest that at some moment, the Bitcoin may fall below this horizontal channel and go back to the place it came to more than once. And then there may be a reversal and a further upward move. Someone may say, why then will you close your long position if you expect that Bitcoin will go up when it reverses? Guys, we all work with probabilities, and it's just my assumption that it will go up on a reversal. I have this tactic and strategy that if Bitcoin goes below my price, I close it. Very often the price either breaks even, that is, approximately where I bought, or if it already gives some kind of profit, then I put a stop order in the middle and close it in the overall profit. I have long gone through those youthful moments when the price begins to go against me, and I sit down, worry about it, and start to average it out. And the price, guys, can turn around, and it can just as easily go lower and lower. So Bitcoin, let me remind you, owes no one anything, as I have said 100 times before. Yes, you can wake up in the morning and it could be worth $0 there, so keep that in mind and be on your guard at all times. Let's switch to the global Bitcoin chart with its baselines calculated from the Fibonacci sequence. But no, guys, I forgot to show you something. Yes, the Gaussian channel that we have on the weekly chart. I am sorry, there is one little mistake. So I connect Gauss channel and we see that it is used as an indicator here. There's a bottom line and an upper line. We're in the middle now. If you look at the history, this channel has always shown us. It shows the lower part. It colors the candles red. This is a very good price to buy. Farther in the middle, here where the channel was crossed, the price went to the new bullish cycle, and here it formed some correction. Yes, the price was above the channel, it was moving and did not really stop there. Yes, at the beginning and the same thing. This is the year 2014 to 15. This one here, this is 18, 19, 14, 15. This is it, this is the same. Yes, the price after being right here in the bear market would start crossing this Gaussian channel. Yes, it always crossed it successfully, and it was already there. So, look what is going on now, but what is happening is that we are almost in the middle of this channel. You can see it, and at some moment the price probably will cross it and will be above it. However, there is a nuance with all these indicators that they are redrawing little by little. It means that any indicator is redrawn and adjusted to the price, and respectively, if the price goes higher, respectively, this channel will be redrawn in the upward direction. That is the moment when the price crosses this very channel line. If the price goes up, it will go even higher than we estimated at the moment. It's okay, guys. It's a little sad. Yeah, who got it? Got it. Who didn't get it? No big deal. And look, going back to the more global chart, yes, with baselines based on Fibonacci numbers, we also see that if we zoom in on some areas, we have in 2018 to 19, when Bitcoin rose, some point and went to correction, just this moment was with crossing here this baseline based on Fibo numbers, it is called too low bull high. Exactly on this site, look into Bitcoin, by the way, here you can without any subscription, not that on the iNotes or there on others. Yes, absolutely everything is free here, huge amount of different charts, indicators, wallets, market cycles, different on-chain moments. In short, I advise you to use it. You can get a lot of information here. To cut a long story short, look, the red line shows up very often. It is a correction. We have it in 14, 15 years. And look where we are now. If we zoom in, then our red line is now at $45,000. So, yes, this is where we are now and the beginning of the correction. For now, we are at 45,000. But again, there is a thing here that this baseline, all of them are following the price. And that is, when the price goes up, at some point I think that we will have Bitcoin going up, then accordingly this baseline, it will be redrawn even higher. Accordingly, it will not be $45,000 anymore, but it is quite possible that it will be around $50,000 or even higher, but it is so. In short, it is something to think about. Yes, next we have an indicator, or a heat map, as it is called for Bitcoin. The same on the same website. Here you can see that when we are at the bottom, exactly here we have, according to the heat map, we are in such a blue in the frozen zone. Yes, these circles are blue, so these are the best prices to buy. And as you understand, yes, the red zone after these yellow-green circles is the offload zone. And that's all right, it's the offload zone. But here we had two tops in this bull cycle. Before something happened, something went wrong with the Bitcoin. Maybe it should have come to one top, but not with these two elements, so it stopped on these green circles here. This is the heat map, but that's not what we're talking about now, where exactly we are on this heat map. Yes, and we're like that in the dark, dark blue level now. And if we look at what these circles were like before the up correction, we see that they were quite blue. But again, we can't be sure here. We can just play around and watch these exact lows, exact bottoms, and points where we can exit the market. Also, guys, under no circumstances do you use any one of these indicators without confirming the others, either indicators or your own. Guys, by no means do you use any one of these indicators without confirming the others, either indicators, your thoughts, or some analysis, because alone it can be wrong. You have to take the totality. That is, if we are talking about market exits, there is the following. It is called a wave dash destroyer. It's what it shows with these red bright bursts that when old coins, that is, those investors who have been buying Bitcoin for a long time at low prices, suddenly drop out of the market. And the selling starts, this indicator shows a spike in these moments, and it should be watched very closely, I think, because some people know more than we do, especially those who bought Bitcoin a long time ago in large quantities. So this indicator, it somehow calculates the rate at which these funds enter the exchange, the volume and the sale, and well, it also takes into account how much these coins have lain and at what moment, at what price they were on the wallets. In short, this one is interesting, but the trick here is that you see these chunks of surges here. Let's zoom in. Here you can see that the sales then happened Bitcoin, but the price tag went even higher. So as I use this data here, you can see the same thing here. The spike happened, but the price of Bitcoin, it went even higher and higher. If you are going to use this indicator at some point, when you exit the market, keep in mind that as I, for example, sell, I don't want to give you any advice. I will just tell you how I operate. Of course, I do not use only this indicator, but together with others, it helps me to understand when to start fixing profit. That is, at this moment, when this red spike appears. Yes, if I have bought old coins, I will sell 20% of my deposit in Bitcoin at this moment, in particular, at the bottom. And by doing so, I fix, not that profit. I go to break even. And even if Bitcoin goes against me afterwards, yes, that has never happened according to history, I will still be in profit and nothing will happen. But I still have another 80% of my deposit, which I usually unload within another 6 months. That is, within 6 months. This at the very end is already clearly visible, yes. Before Bitcoin goes down, that's when the bright season starts. Yes, alts start shooting out, new projects start coming out. It's certainly such a sweet time, and it seems like it will all be endless, that such bright moves start to happen. Yes, it starts to open such super bright projects, and we think, if alts shoot, then Bitcoin will go even higher. But guys, just in these moments, you have to get out of Bitcoin maybe. You have to go to alts, that shoot, but very carefully, and keep in mind, when alts shoot everything, Bitcoin will go down, because big players, they are on these halls. First, they try to get into the new coin. New, can you imagine? Yes. If you have a large number of Bitcoins and you try to enter the market by going to stable, the whole market will collapse. So the whales, they go not only to USDT. Or stable, they sell their Bitcoins for altcoins as well. So the altcoins start to fly into space. That is, respectively, they sell their Bitcoins. The altcoins fly up. People start to pick them up. These altcoins and the whales start to sell these altcoins in the second step. Respectively, Bitcoin price slowly starts to fall down till the moment people sell them for altcoins, and then the altcoin market starts to go lower and lower. Just at that point, you need to get out of the market. Revealed. There may be a lot of secrets. You may have known it all, but I wanted to share this information. So, what's the summary of this video? I hold a small Bitcoin position in long, and if the price goes against me, it will probably close in a small profit. Yes, I won't, again, wait for it to go against it, going deep down. Yes, I will just close in profit and look for a new re-entry point into the long in our trading chat room. That's all for now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to hear my thoughts on Bitcoin price, and also the Telegram channel. More up-to-date information comes out there. Subscribe, and as they say, stay tuned. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Bye all.